Hello, good people of YouTube. My name is Nathan, and today we're back with Week 2 recap video. So let's get into it. So this week has been pretty weird, actually. I actually went clubbing for the first time. Um, got some mixed opinions about clubbing. I mean, I like the social aspect of it, like you're talking to people, that's fine. But stuff like drinking, I'm sorry, even like if you put Coke with it, I'm not a huge fan. But that out the way, I think clubbing was a pretty cool experience. Late at night, you're hanging out with friends, loud music. Um, yeah, that was interesting. Uh, at the time I'm making this video, and right now I'm watching the Dodgers beat the Mets. Right now, I'm just watching the score. This is the bottom of the eighth inning, and the Dodgers are up 6-0. That's great. Let me look at my planner real quickly. Okay, so yeah, class has been pretty good. Chinese actually has been all right so far. Um, yeah. Today a few things happened. I went to church, and the bulk of this video, you know, will be about what happened today because most of this week has been pretty good. I won't lie. I mean, yes, there's some tension within the varsity. Me and my staffer need to work some things out, and that's a reflection of both me and that's a reflection of him and our need to compromise and work something out. But I mean, that's bound to happen in any relationship, bound to happen in any work relationship either, right? So we're just gonna figure this out. And I'm not, I'm, one of my staffers actually follows my YouTube, so he's probably going to see this. I'm not quitting in the varsity. Like, I'm not giving up on leadership. I just think there's some things that need to be talked about that haven't been addressed, and we haven't planned for those things. And so there are things that need to be addressed that I would like to see and put forward, right? Having said that, let's talk about today. So today is Sunday, and I woke up, you know, ate food. I actually didn't eat any food. My first meal was actually dinner, but um, went to church with from friends from AACF, and the pastor, he's, I don't have anything against the pastor, but the pastor, has the mic right. He has the mic that's connected to some kind of thing that like projects his voice. Anyways, why is he screaming, right? When he has a mic, right? I don't think in any service setting, there's no point in screaming at someone, right? And in front of people when you have a microphone, right? That defeats the whole purpose, right? The only reason why you have a microphone is to project your voice if it's soft in front of a large audience. I want to set some context for why that's important because the church we're in is like in a small study room. The room isn't that big, it's like a lecture hall. And, like sound bounces off, right? Walls, right? It's not a big room, you don't need to project your voice so much. And he decided, "Ooh, we scored another 3 runs. That's great." Let me see this. That's cool. Yeah. But there's no point like in screaming. I mean, in yelling into a mic when the room is pretty small, right? It's not necessary. I mean, message was fine. I thought it was really impactful and it spoke a lot to me and what I was going through. Some of the anxieties I have in college right now, especially including the varsity right now. Just take off the mic, dude. If you're gonna yell and use passion in that way, like, just take off the mic and just speak. Um, I spent like 4.5 hours with AACF at this church, and then with like lunch. I can't do that, right? That's just way too much time. I'd rather do online service. That takes like 1.5 hours. We're also I'm accounting for, when I say 4 to 4.5 hours, I'm accounting for also travel time. I can't spend just 30 minutes in a car waiting to pick people up and traveling. Right? That's like one way. Think about back. It takes another 30 to maybe 15 minutes, let's be honest, generous. 15 minutes. That's still a lot of time. As a college student, and especially on weekends, weekends are the time where college students, they push and they do more than what's necessary. Right? They get ahead. That's what the weekends are for as well. I think for me, when it comes to Sundays, I'm gonna attend the online services of my church back at home in Milpitas, because the 30 minutes spent traveling to that church, and then from that church to traveling to lunch, and from that to travel back, that's like 45 minutes of traveling time, right? Um, that's just not worth it for a service where I can just view it online, right? In that case, I'll just go online and do service. So yeah, I kind of think it's wasted time to spend 1.5 hours, 2 hours on service, and then another 2 hours on lunch. That's too much time. I maximum I would spend is 1 hour, 1.5 hours on service, and maybe like half hour to an hour on lunch. It's not worth it to do all the other stuff in that 2 hour lunch time, like chit chat and stuff. It's not. So that's my week 2 recap. I'm looking forward to week 3. Some things to keep note of is week 4 recap is going to be slightly different. It might be shorter because I will be just coming back from FalCon. Ooh, actually, it'd be really cool if I do week 4 recap on Catalina Island when I'm in FalCon. Um, that'd be interesting. That'd be something. But until then, I wish everyone a happy week. Coming to week 3, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. All right, bye bye.